So I'm trying to film the ritual that is performed in the deep purest way. And here are the symbols you just look at. Here's something I've written, some instructions there. Here is the seal of truth, of the true God. And there's Prince meowing too. And it goes through, you write the prayers, and this is just an example of mine. And you go through and you face the east and recite all these callings to the east. Then you go to the south, west and north. And you write to, since they have different offices where they can help you with. And where is that little thing here on the computer? There it is, so I can scroll. So here it goes, and here we can see that I haven't written down the prayer there, since it's meant that you put it in your own words, whatever it is. And then we go through all the... this laptop doesn't scroll really. So it goes... And here we have what you can visualize, and there are the ensign of the Archangels and the planets, and that's about it. And it is the ritual of learning to know the angels, the Aethyrs, and they will come and visit you during a 19-day period, and that's the way you build a connection to them. And in the old days, this was done before you did any magic or even try to attempt any magic, since they are going to see what are your strengths, what are your good things, what are your gifts, and then they will start teaching you in that way. So it is that when you go through the elders and you go to the really high up, you go to God and so on, they will adjust it so it will be adapted to you. It's not an occult group that gives you things that you must do this or that. It is the angels and the whole Nokia universe and the elders that will set you up, and you will have a connection for life once you've done this. But the main thing to think about is that when you use this, let's see, the scrolling is so, it is that you are going to repeat this. The first obeisance to God is for 4 days. Then for 15 days you are going to read through all these names. And when you have like 2 names here, one is taken from the Calvary Grox for extra power. So usually you just take one name in your calling, but when it's incurable or really difficult, you add one extra letter from the Calvary Gross, and that's the X there. So, but when you call upon all these things, it also has the wrathful names of God, and that is, here we have, let's see, name of God. There we have it. I can't see it really through the phone. I call you in the peaceful name of God, and I call you in the wrathful name of God. And usually in a ritual, just call on the peaceful name of God. But if there is a great injustice in word, they are the justice. You have the divine court. So you are called, but you must be able to ask them to make a decision that is a criminal, for example. So that's, you use the peaceful and wrathful names of God. When you want to do things to help others, it's peaceful names. When you want to set up boundaries and stop something, that's the wrathful name of God. And since you pray to God in the beginning of every ritual, that means that God is the ultimate judge what goes through and what does not. And you don't call to demons in this ritual and in deep purism at all. So that is that you are there to serve God, and then you have a lifelong connection to the Aethyrs, the elders and the angels, and you work together with whatever it is you're wanting to help or protect, or get food to grow when on barren land and so on, or clean drinking water in an area where it's polluted and so on. And so this is real magic, and this is the way to start the magical journey. And you might have very intense dreams, you might feel nothing, or you might feel a lot of inspiration and ideas come true. And everything is fine. And you are not committed to do any magic if you don't want to. You might just as well, this ritual is to get the connection of a lifelong relation. You can break it and get out of it, but I don't know if you can re-enter it once more. But it is at least that when you do your part, they will do their part, and it's a lifelong commitment. And it's been a blessing for me my whole life. So have a magical, magical day and be inspired. And my email is wonky. I try to send out emails and they don't send. And I wait to receive emails, and I don't know, sometimes I get an email to Classic Angels and Magic Gmail, and sometimes I get it on this email, and sometimes I can send and sometimes I'm not. So if you might get 2 or 3 emails from the same, it puts something on queue, and I don't know what it means, and then it might hold the queue for a month and then everything goes off. So I don't know what it is. But this is it, and it is blessed and is consecrated on the altar, and the whole blessing will be done on the 24th of December, and it will be really given as a gift to the whole world the 25th, if I get the internet to work, so I get it out to the world. So you write your own words, you use it, and you can share it. So have a magical, magical day, and bye for now.